long time no see.
I know.
So I got to know that your phone was stolen, right?
Yes, my phone got stolen, yeah. And I had to re-log in everywhere, so it was kind of difficult to do that.
So you bought a new phone, right?
Yeah, new phone, so now I have a better phone, so it's kind of good.
Yeah, yeah. So who knows what is the good thing about it, right? So nothing is really unpredictable.
Exactly, yeah. And even like a week before they stole it, I thought like it'd be nice to get a new phone. But so now it happened, you know?
In China, there is an old saying goes like this, okay? If the old doesn't go away, the new won't come.
Yeah,
You
that's
know that?
true. Yeah, you gotta make room. You gotta make room for new things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
where are you now? Where are you now?
Yeah, I'm in Austria.
Oh, Austria. You went to Austria?
Yeah, that's where I'm from. I'm from here.
You told me, right? So this is your hotel or just your own house? Just
My mom's
your
house.
mom's house. Okay, there are so many pictures behind you.
I know it's different cities that my mother went to. It's different. It's like drawings of different cities.
Drawings, right?
Yeah, like paintings and drawings. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
how have you been?
good. That's just busy as usual.
Busy as usual. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I went to. So before I came here, I went to Thailand
Hmm.
for 2 weeks, and I went to two different islands. And so when I was there, there was a Thai New Year's festival. It's called Songkran. Have you heard of it?
Mm, so I don't know Chinese name. So what? Can you repeat that?
So it's the Thai name is Songkran, Songkran, like that.
I don't know.
It's like you have Lunar New Year. So in
Yeah.
Thailand, it's the solar calendar, and
Oh,
yeah, it's a New Year celebration, and they spray each other with water all day long. So it's a lot of fun. It's a very fun festival.
okay. I will look it up later. I will just search some information on the internet.
Yeah. So I did that, and I met up with a friend in Thailand for a little bit, and went snorkeling. And
Yeah,
snorkeling is so awesome.
the progress is so also very cool, right? So you just
Yeah,
enjoy it a lot, right?
yeah. Have
So
you done?
I also went to town before and also did a lot of area.
Oh, where did you go?
I went to, let me see, I went to Papaya Island, right?
Pattaya?
Yeah, Papaya Island, and I don't know its name. Yeah, I forgot. Just the maybe 6 or 5 years ago. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I went.
yeah. I went to Philippines and
Mm-hmm.
Malaysia. Yeah, and yeah,
Oh,
just
nice.
some. Um, these places are do not have you don't have to spend too much if you go to these places, right? But if you go to America or get to the UK, you must you will should prepare more money.
Yeah,
So yeah, went to yeah these places. Yeah,
yeah, true. And it's an island, so it's like you can't really spend on that much, just food and then whatever you want to do for fun. But yeah, I went to this little island called Kotao, and yeah, it's famous for diving and marine life. So yeah, I went snorkeling, and it's my second time in my life that I went snorkeling, and it's so beautiful. I love it. You just watch the fishes underwater. Very
yeah.
nice.
You
Yeah,
will truly forget yourself.
yeah. Have you done it?
Get close to the true nature.
Yeah, exactly. Is there snorkeling in
Yeah.
China?
Sure, but in Hainan province
Uh-huh.
is very hot, just all year round, right? So people in my places will go to spend winter there.
Mm-hmm.
Some of my friends even bought houses there. So, but I
Oh.
didn't buy because it's very expensive now, right? I think it's unnecessary because you won't stay there very often. So if you buy a house there, I think it's a waste of money. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's in the south?
in the south part of China. Yeah, so it's
Oh,
very warm in winter. So, but in my place, okay, it's very cold here. So people will, yeah, spend, go there to spend several months there. Yeah, especially
oh.
old people. Yeah, yeah, you know, it's too cold. It's very easy for them to feel ill. Right. So if you go there, it will be better. Right.
They
That's it.
go, yeah, they go to retire and to like have a calm life and then go to the sea.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, nice, nice. So I have a couple of questions prepared because now I'm here and I'm gonna be looking for a job. So I kind of came up with a couple of questions about, employment, unemployment, and stuff like that. Maybe we can talk about that a little bit if you want.
Oh yeah, sure. You are
Yeah.
going to find a job there.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I've already been applying everywhere, but yeah, we'll see.
What
Um,
kind of job do you want to apply for?
so in Canada, what I did, I used to work in the film industry. And
You told me that.
yeah, exactly. And so the film industry here is a lot smaller, obviously, because it's a smaller country. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, they still have TV stations and stuff like that. So I would love to work for a TV station and, just have like a regular Monday to Friday kind of job and then, have Saturday, Sunday off. That would be nice because I haven't had that ever. But yeah, something in TV, like production assistant, something like that.
Okay, that's
Mm.
good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, what are what are the most common ways in China that people look for work?
Okay. Nowadays, it's very easy to, you can just, there is a lot of information on the internet. Okay, there is a lot of job websites you can apply, and there is also talent market. No,
A
no talent market.
Thailand
Yeah,
market?
talent market.
Oh, okay, okay.
So that is a certain place. So people will just hold interviews, okay, and regularly.
Uh-huh.
So there was, for example, I'm from the HR, right? I'm an HR person, right?
Oh,
So HR means human resource, right?
yeah.
So if I'm an HR of the company, so I will go there, yeah, to I will put a poster there. Okay, so job, position required, or just the jobs offered, right? You can just for example, if you're going to employ some salesman, you will write down the requirements there. And if I'm going to look for a job, I will look at the requirement and to judge whether I meet the requirements. If I can, I will just send my CV there, put my
Oh,
CV there, and there will, or if they are don't have too many people, you can have a face-to-face interview just to have a deep discussion about your your requirement or your
you.
wishes, something like that, to reach to a negotiation. If
Hmm.
that if the agreement can be reached, so maybe
Okay.
that's it.
And so you find the job posting online and then you reply to it and then you if you're invited then you have the interview. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah. Maybe you, yeah. Several methods. Yeah, it's very easy actually. It's very
yeah.
easy. At the very
So
beginning, nah, you please.
so how was it when you were looking for jobs? Like before when you got this job, how did you find it?
Oh, this job, from other people's eyes, this is a very good job. Yeah, my current job is very stable, but I think for myself, I think it's under very heavy pressure because I'm working for the government, right? So the requirement is very high. I'm in charge of the teachers training of all my things. You know, you can imagine, yeah, how
Uh-huh.
yeah, the number of teachers is very large, right? So
Yeah.
that's what I told you. I must practice my oral English. I must improve myself and always make progress. In this case, I can, yeah, guide others to growth, right? But I got information from the internet, and also one of my good friends recommended this job to me. So I download the form of the job, the form of the requirement of the job, and you wrote down all the information. You
Uh-huh.
fill in the form, all the information, right? So, and then we have several interviews, maybe 4 rounds. It's a really tough time. Yeah. Well, after this interview, the time gap between each interview is about more than 1 month. So it's really took a long time for me to
Wow.
get a job.
Wow. And
Yeah,
so,
but if you really want, if you just want to work for a very small company or something like that, it will be very very quick. Maybe
uh-huh.
today you go there to take part in job interview, and you will get a notice that okay, would you please come to work from tomorrow on? So it's very quick, very quick.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And so when did you get this job?
Let me see, 3 years ago actually.
Oh, 3 years ago. So did you get promoted from within the company, or you went out to apply at a different company that you worked before?
No, I worked as a teacher before.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I've been working for, let me see, I've been working for 14 years actually.
Oh, as a
Yeah, and
teacher.
I worked, yeah, yes,
Okay.
three or four different schools. And yeah, before I just taught students, right? But now I don't teach anymore. I just in charge of to give somebody, yeah, to teach others teachers,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
teach
yeah.
teachers.
Okay.
That's my
And so let me ask you this. Do you know this? Do you know the word nepotism?
nepotism. Can you
Yeah.
repeat it for me?
Yeah. Nepotism. Nepotism. Like this.
I saw it before, but I forgot its name. Its
So,
meaning exactly.
yeah, so it means it's a practice of, like, let's say you want to, there's a job offering at a company and a lot of people apply, but then the job, the manager, let's say, gives it to his cousin or he gives it to a friend of the family, and he doesn't give it to the best suited person, he gives it to his friend. That's nepotism. You know, it's like a practice of favoring your family in in business, which is not good. It's not healthy. But do you know if that's a common practice in China?
Very, very common in my place.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so
To, no, no, not that, but nowadays, in the past, it was very common, but now I think the things have become more and more transparent. You know, transparent.
yes.
Yeah. So, if, for example, in the past, if you want to solve some problems, right? If you can turn to others for help. For example, okay, you are my good friend, so you are in charge of this. You will help me. So it's very just a piece of cake. Yeah. But if you are, but now I think it's not that easy because it's very fair. It's very fair
Mm-hmm.
for me. Okay, when I was looking for the job, I am, I told you I'm not local, right? I'm not local.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from another province, but all my other pet competitors are from Guiyang.
Okay.
And yeah, they wanted to turn to others for help at that time, but they failed. So, and I got a job. So I think the nepotism is not that common nowadays, and I
Mm-hmm.
think it will become weaker and weaker. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. But yeah, it's been a problem. I think it's been a problem all around the world. But yeah, as
And in China, I think in small areas it's very common. The smaller the places, the more common it will be. Like if you go to Shanghai, if you go to, for example, if you're going to find a job in New York City, right? Take you as example. If you want to find a job in New York, New York is such a big city, and you don't know anybody, right? So everyone is fair, I think. But
yeah.
if in a small areas, it's very easy for you to find someone who has some relations with certain things, so you can solve problems very very easily. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfair because then the best candidate doesn't get the job, and then if it's like a public sector, then you have someone incompetent or someone not as competent as could be. And so I think, yeah, I think it's good
Let,
that
let
they
me let, let me tell you one more thing. Okay, in China there's another idiom that goes like this. Okay, it's it's difficult to find a frog because frog has 4 legs, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's much more easy to find someone who can replace you because for to replace you, that's it, to replace people because people are just very just only 2 people, right? So you only have 2 people. No. 2 legs. The people humans have 2 legs, right? So it's very common, because that
Uh,
means talents are everywhere. So
yes.
the earth will go around the sun without anybody.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? The
Yeah, yeah.
earth will go without anybody. So you're not that important as you imagined.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. Yeah, that's true. So do
You're very
people?
the more easily you are going to be replaced replaced by others. That means the less capable you are and the less important you are. Okay, there is the old thing that is in the company you are not that important, but you are of the most important in your family.
Yeah,
So the people will always remind themselves by using this sentence. That means don't work that hard.
yeah.
Okay, spend more time with your family members and treat the people around you better. So that's it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And you're always like in a company, you're always replaceable. Even if you're the CEO, you're still replaceable, I think. So, yeah, but in your family, you aren't. So, with this, talk about being replaceable, do you think people switch their jobs a lot in China?
Excuse me?
Do people frequently switch their jobs? Like, is there a lot of turnover in like,
I think it's a very hard question. It's difficult to say. Okay, sometimes it's up to your real situation, with your family, your own ability, and for me, I switch it often, but I think I won't switch that often in my following life, in my future life. Yeah,
yeah.
if you just yeah, I don't know how to express. Some people work for the government or work for a very stable place. That's way, yeah, the thing is very good one, so the won't change. Maybe someone just work for the same place or the same company or the same school for the whole life.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I just like moving. I think moving when just if during the switch process, you can get to know different kind of people. Yeah, right. You can learn a lot, right? So that's it. You can benefit a lot.
That's true, yeah. I think in the past people used to work for the same company for like 40 years and then that was it. That's what you did. But now, yeah, now there's so much opportunity and I think it's easier to switch jobs and yeah, which is better, I think. Yeah.
Easy, to some extent, the unemployment rate is becoming higher and higher.
Oh, sorry, I can't hear you. I think you're covering the mic.
The unemployment rate is becoming higher and higher recently.
Oh, the unemployment rate is getting higher? I actually
Yeah.
Googled, so before we started talking, I Googled China's unemployment rate and Austria's unemployment rate. And Austria's unemployment rate is 4.8%, so that's pretty good. But China's unemployment rate is 3.8%. That's like one of the best in the world.
Yeah, I don't think it's a very scientific statistic.
Oh, really?
Maybe it's not that true. Maybe China. I think yeah, sure. That because China is a water factory, right? Water factory. So for
Yeah,
example, a lot of a lot of companies have been built or are being built.
yeah.
So people just go to that city such as Guangzhou to look for a job. That's it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so what do you think, are there any jobs that are getting less and less popular but are still necessary? Like jobs that people don't want to do anymore? Like young people, you know?
I think waiter or waitress.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, students have can just find that how to say Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. A robot has been invented to help people to serve in restaurants. And the robot just give me a cup of tea and you run it, you
Mm,
can get.
sorry, I think you're covering the microphone. I can't hear you.
No,
Oh yeah,
better.
that's yeah, now it's good.
So I mean, uh, let's repeat it. Okay, so if you are very, can you repeat the question again? Replaceable? Okay, I think the waiter and waitress, and because the robot,
Mm,
robot was invented, and that can a robot that can consume food
mm-hmm.
can yeah, has been increased a lot.
Like machines will replace certain jobs.
Yeah, 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 sure.
Yeah, definitely. But there's other jobs like electricians and mechanics, carpenters and stuff like that. Which what I noticed in Canada is that a lot of people my age and young people, they just want to work on the computer, they want to work online, they want to do marketing and do other things or like programming, but nobody really wants to learn a trade like like a mechanic or a electrician or something like that. So I think in the past it was like you learned a trade and then you did that for your whole life, but now that's not the case anymore. So I feel like jobs are getting less and less popular, but you still need them. Like you still need someone to fix your sink or to build your kitchen and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't. I think yeah, those jobs are getting less popular, which is not good.
No, my one of my cousin, my brother-in-law. Okay, he's living in New Zealand now, and he has been there for about 10 years. No, no, more than 10 years. And that day he told me that it's really, yeah, it's if he wants to come back to China, it's not that easy. Also,
If he
so
wants
I'm
to,
buying in his place. Okay, just like you mentioned, the mechanics can win a lot, a very very profitable income, I think.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah. Just for some reason, it's just not as appealing as it was because now you have the internet, so you can do so many things, and people would rather work on computers and like be designers and stuff like that than get dirty and become mechanics. But
Yeah.
that's something that I see from my generation. And then when I speak to my mom's generation, they're all about learning a trade, and if you know how to do one thing, you'll be fine. But our generation doesn't really seem to believe that so much, or it's kind of looked down upon even, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But in your place the same, right?
Yes, yeah, it's the same. Yeah,
But
exactly.
maybe in the UK, yeah, I went there before. I could feel that in their places, in their country, okay. So everyone is equal. I think that they won't look down upon people who just do cleaning every day. Just to show respect.
Yeah, you should. You should because you need all of those things. You can't. Everybody can't be a designer or whatever. So yeah, I agree with that. Okay, so let's do one last question because I think you're tired and
So
it's late. It's
mm,
late where it's late in China.
mm.
So is there in China? Is there like unemployment insurance? Does the government take care of you if you lose your job?
Yeah, we have unemployment insurance, but not that very high. Yeah, yeah. Government will provide you 3 months salary also maybe.
You get 3 months.
No, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. But I don't know too much about it. Just that one of my friends told me, right?
So you've never used it?
No, 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 no. It's honest for job are looking for me, not I'm looking for job.
Jobs. Oh, really? That's good. That's a good position. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, good. We can call it for today if you're tired. We did 25 minutes.
Okay, okay, no
Yeah.
problem. Have a good day.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good
Bye.
night. Goodbye.